innocent, delicate babies are born every day in many places all over the world.
What a wonderful blessing it is to know that new souls are coming to us from heaven for reasons that only God could possibly explain.
One tiny baby slipped out of his mother's belly into the hands of a kind doctor at Nashville's St. Thomas Hospital back in 1995.
Harrison was crying instead of smiling when taking his first breath of air long before the year of 2009.
Harrison was like most babies who are loved and who give joy to proud parents.
He was a good baby who began growing slowly, day by day, up until this moment in time. Today he is a bigger boy and a good boy. We might even say he's a young man who has been learning why life is very, very fragile and very special.
Living in Tennessee has given Harrison many reasons to smile. And yes, like all people, he has had reasons to laugh and reasons to shed a few tears.
When he was finally old enough for school, we were living right up the road from Gower Elementary, where he started his journey as a student seeking an education.
Harrison!
Harrison! Harrison! Hi! Harrison!
Capturing some of those experiences on photographs and videos was fun. It was a family thing to do.
Miss Jeannie was Harrison's first school teacher. Many more talented men and women have been teaching him for several years now.
His knowledge has increased, but he is beginning to understand the need to learn a lot more than he now knows.
And I bought myself some new blacks.
Now that he is a teenager and has graduated from the 8th grade at Bellevue Middle School, Hillwood High School is the new challenge he is eagerly anticipating.
Harrison is now 14. He has a 70-year-old dad, and I am 55. His grandparents are older, which means that family gatherings are getting to be more and more important, since we never know when one of us might turn up missing.
Thank God for younger relatives who will probably be around to keep him company during birthday parties and other events as he continues on his way to college, on his way to finding a job, finding a sweetheart to marry, and starts having kids to help populate the planet.
Harrison.
Harrison.
Harrison. What class did you like the best, Harrison? PE.
What year? First.
Why did you like 7th the best?
Most parents of children understand the fragility of life. We have learned not to expect perfection or to believe that surprises can be avoided.
No matter how many plans we carefully conceive,
But
someone from somewhere will intervene for reasons that can help or
I know
hurt.
you didn't, but I liked it.
No matter how hard we try to do things in our own
No,
special way.
not for school, it wasn't.
Harrison is my son. I love my boy, and I'm very proud of his accomplishments.
Harrison is my son. I love my boy, and I'm very proud of his accomplishments. It gives me pleasure to see him growing and maturing. His father and I want to see him always doing the best he can, no matter what dreams he has or goals he sets, when going about attempting to create a happy life for himself. We really want Harrison to have a successful future.
We really want Harrison to have a successful future. Now, as we watch this video and continue listening to spoken words, it seems like this would be a good time for a few random thoughts from the special young man we are honoring. Are you glad we took the time to keep a few memories alive for you in this way, Harrison?
Are you glad we took the time to keep a few memories alive for you in this way, Harrison?
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for letting me say a few words on my video. I remember the first day of school. I remember seeing my name with all the other kids' names on the door. My kindergarten teacher's name was Miss Jeannie. In first grade, my first grade teacher's name was Miss Fonseca. I liked school. Gallery was pretty easy. Guess I was average. It wasn't too tough or anything. Bellevue Middle School was the school I went to. I was a walker. I would always walk and go through a little part in the bushes so I could get through the fence. My best friend is Adam Lawrence. I went to wrestling in 7th grade, but I didn't get to finish because I broke my shoulder. It didn't really hurt that bad, but when I moved it, it really hurt. Teachers were really helpful. I liked all my teachers, pretty much. They're all nice. They didn't give too much homework. It was usually hard or easy or just average, but never too much. I had about 10 good friends, and they were all nice. Mom and Dad would always tell me to get the best grades I could. And my mom would always look through my backpack, helping me, doing stuff. High school I'm going to is Hillwood High School. I'm glad I'm going to it because I can join with my elementary friends that didn't get to make it to my middle school. I'll be able to see them again.
Harrison.
It'll be nice.
Harrison.
Hillwood's pretty big. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I'm going to ride the bus to Hillwood. I'm too far away to walk now, so I'm going to have to ride it. I want to get an education because it'll help me later in life, and I might become an insect scientist. I forgot the name for it, but it's one thing. I could become a firefighter, working with computers. My favorite subject was probably computer class. I love to type, and I was usually the top in my class. I type currently 140 words per minute. Well, that's what I used to do, and then I stopped, so I may be faster now, but I don't know. My worst subject is probably science because, well, I'm not really interested in that stuff. I'm more interested in social studies and computer and everything else, but science just doesn't. Science just kind of bores me. I want to thank my grandparents and my parents for being in the video and going through all the schools. They're always real kind to me. I love them all.